In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more.
At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team,
Ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal. Anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
I'm Tiny. What's up, guys? Welcome into another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I am your host, T Square. Jumping right into it, elephant in the room. I guess we had the weekly close an hour ago, but it's okay. I want to go over the data anyway. Daylight savings got me. For some reason, I thought the weekly close went with the daylight savings, but I guess it did not. Well, that is what it is. So, hey guys, if you like us being here every single day, please smash that golden like button. Let's go. We also have the subscribe bell. Your ring-a-ding-ding and your ring-a-ding-ding. You can find us over there on that corner on YouTube and Kick and Rumble. We're over there. So, if you want to help support the channel, you guys know where to go to check out. My camera's a little high. My wife was in my chair. She was adjusting everything earlier. messing me up, man. I have an Icicle Little Giants, 5.2%. You know what I usually rock. It's fine. This is my last one, so ASMR pop. And let's get it. Boom, baby. Check out what we got going on in the comments. What's up, DZ? What's crack-a-lackin'? Toshi, Squid. Did Squid bottom? Man, I hope so. We could write it up. JJ, I know, JJ. Thanks for the FYI. Joe, how you doing, my friend? How was your weekend? Man, the weekend's almost over now, right? What you guys doing? All right, let's see here. Add charge to screen. What are you holding or trading, dude? Man, I didn't trade anything this weekend. I was looking at getting into an entry point, but I'm kind of eyeballing it still for a long and some BTC. Oh, I gotta use my screen. I haven't got anything, man. I'm feeling kind of bearish. I'm not gonna lie. Look at the markets. All right, well, here we go on the weekly. Weekly's breaking down, man. It's trying to break down. I'm feeling bearish just looking at the weekly. We haven't fully rolled over yet, man. We got to roll over. Otherwise, we could just keep going down. Nice thing is that we got the view up kind of curving up, but Stokes RSI are high, and they've been high for quite some time. I think we could have a couple months, man. We could. We got to keep an eye on November, but currently we have a red dot momentum going to the downside, and we kind of have a first little curvature right there, which could play out into a trigger way, but we haven't got there yet. We go into the 2 week momentum. Red dot still coming down. Money flow actually ticked down. VWAP still looking pretty bearish. Strength Stokes RSI looking bearish. We have broken below the 21, which is kind of nice. but we did gain a 14 to a 17 on like bearish news. Monthly candle. Oh, dude, we should have streamed the month. I totally whiffed that. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I was working on my car yesterday. Just didn't think about it. There's a lot, man. You know, yesterday I kind of took a day off. I don't know if you guys saw me. It wasn't like I took it off. I replaced my driver's side axle, which is already a big enough job. But then after that, I replaced my wife's timing belt tensioner and her thermostat sensor, which, believe it or not, it was inside of a nasty, mean housing to get access to. What's up? I hate CCP. Man, I would love to tell you we're going to moon. I just don't know when we're going to moon. I really thought we were going to have an October, and I'm a permeable, so I had to come back from a little bit from reality, and we have a red dot on the monthly curvature going down, money flow going down, VWAP not bullish, and this could last. Maybe last 6 months to May. I can't just tell you. Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. I hate CCP. I'm just hodling. Maybe I'll throw some more DCA in here. We might come down, dude. It's realistic. I can't not tell you 87's not on the table. Stokes RSI momentum all coming down. VWAP kind of looking bearish, man. I'm not bullish. I was bullish back over here because over here we had the green dot, money flows thick, and the momentum's still going up. But we could go on. I hope we don't go on a multi-year downtrend. That's what I'm hoping. But I think we're bearish until we can get Powell out and get somebody else in there. Yeah, that's my opinion. 5-day. Where are we at? Did we get the 8-day close? The 8-day close wasn't terrible, but still momentum to the downside. Stokes RSI. You kind of want to reverse, but to me, man, this is looking a very roundish top, man. You have the rounded top that you could say this was your high, couldn't break above it. Now we're breaking down. Even on the 8 days, it looks like 110's on the table. 5 days looking bearish, momentum still shooting down to the downside. Money flow is not thick. Stokes RSI coming down. VWAP coming down. We got the 3-day close too. We had like a weird fake out right here. You can see that we chunked into, should have been a lot of momentum. That was a nasty, mean fake out. Money flow looks like it's peaked here. We've been slowly coming down. Momentum coming down. Strength coming down. Stokes RSI coming down. I'm feeling more bearish. I am bullish, guys, at least on the longer time frames. Stokes RSI going up, strength going up, and VWAP monster curve up, but the momentum which still hasn't rolled over yet. It's just trying. What's up, Scrappy? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, just hodl, man. Take a look at the daily. Daily's close to wanting to flip bullish, but hasn't quite clipped yet. We're at 15, negative 15, negative 15, so we almost get a trigger wave, maybe another pump up too. We could even pump up to 120 and not break a new all-time high. I'm just being realistic. The 12-hour, we have some sort of momentum. I went along it. I went along it, man. Look at it's like doji candle after doji candle. Those aren't very good candles, just to be honest with you. It wants to reverse. There's one for a reversal to the downside with reversing a little bit of fake up we have. You could also say maybe shoulder, head, and possibly a shoulder coming down to the downside right now. The green dot should have been played out a lot stronger. VWAP's coming down, money's outflow, and Stokes RSI are low, but they're coming down, and strength is also coming down the 12-hour. Now the 4-hour, it looks like we might get a pump. It looks like we're trying to reject the 21, breaking below it. We might maybe get a pump back up to 112, but hold your horses, man, because if we can't get above the 200 and hold it, looking gray, man. Money flow's still been slowly outflowing. Looks like it's still going to start going down. The 1 hour looks okay, though. Ironically enough, it pumps after we get our close for everything. We kind of have a trigger wave going to the upside. VWAP's going up, strength going up, Stokes RSI going up. That's not bad. 15-minute fake out, man. Fake out. There's our green dot to the upside. We only one. I think like one in every 3 of those play out. That one didn't play out. That one didn't play out. That one didn't play out well on the shorter time frame. One in every 4. That one played out. That one did well. And we're just looking at the one out. That one didn't play out. That one play out. This is why I like trading. That one, I guess you could say that one played out. I like 1 in every 4. I really like the dots on the market cipher B. I find them more reliable, as you can clearly see. This red dot coming down. Look at the candle coming down. This red dot right here. Oh, sorry, green dot. Momentum was below 60. Went up. Went up. Went up. Went up. Stokes RSI low though. Strength still shooting down, man. It's probably mass manipulation going on in the markets, dude. Especially the weekend, low liquidity. 4 minutes dumping. Though, if you wanted to do a quick scalp trade, it's not a bad entry point if you want to try to catch that falling knife. Looking scary to try to catch though. Come back over the 1 hour. Let's take a look at the dominance. What else we got going for us today? The ETH is not doing too bad on the 1 hour, but the 15 minute was also bleeding. Yeah, I guess same thing with Bitcoin, huh? Yeah, oh my gosh, dude! It like had such a strong wick up, and it gave it all back. Ay ay ay. What's the 4 hour telling us? 4 hours saying it could keep going. Could keep going. We did not make a lower low. Excuse me. Have to watch that 21. Now, nice jump though. The 7:15. 21's coming up. Not bad. Well, hours still not super strong, man. Don't you love it, man? Trying to scalp trade these freaking candles. It's like a quad bottom right there. It does not want to break down. You know, we need to take a look. We need to take a look at the liquidity. I'm gonna head on over to CoinGlass. See where the liquidity's at. Liquidation heat map. Let's go. Take a sip of my beer too. Oh. Well, you know, short term, that little bit of liquidity is up high on the 24 hour. If I market maker, man, they could easily bring us back down to 108. Now, that's what I'd probably do if I was a market maker. Bring us down here and then come back up and try to get that cookie. Have them stack more leverage against it before they go up there. Take a look at expanded time frame, though. I really like it looking at the 3-day. 3 days, it works well. It's my jam. Oh my gosh, they're totally gonna come back down and hit those guys. There's almost 200 million right there at 108. Oh yeah, man. If I was a market maker, I'd be working my way down there too. That's why we're kind of bearish, especially right now. That's pretty nuts that there's that much right there. There's still a lot of liquidity above us, but man, they want that 200 mil. They most certainly want that 200 mil. And then they're going to come back up and get that 200 mil. That's what we got going on. What's the biggest losers and bigger gainers today? I know that inflow, biggest gainers and losers. I know Astra's in here. Wow, holy cow, look at this meme coin. BNB holder. Holy crud. Digibyte? Oh my goodness, I haven't thought of Digibyte in a long time. There's Astra, 25% gains. Holy cow. Take profits, man. If you're in any of these gainers, take profits. Wow, look at ICP coming out of nowhere. Woo! ICP up 20%. Let's go. Mina Protocol, Cosmos ecosystem is pumping. GigaChad. You know why I think they might have GigaChad's pumping? You can call me crazy. There's like a clip from Joe Rogan at the very beginning of his Joe Rogan and Elon Musk talking in the podcast, and they talked about GigaChad very briefly. Maybe that's why that's pumping. Bless, wow. Hope Grant's still in his Bless trade. He's been talking about that. Thinks there's still more to it. Jelly my jelly slowing down. Interesting. We don't really care about the little baby gains. What we got going on here? The biggest losers. Did I miss anything on the loser side? Virtual is down 12% ETH. There's Blue AI. We were looking at a trade there, what, 2-3 days ago, guys? Mog, biggest loser. You know, my bag's down today, but it's not like I'm in the biggest loser categories, which makes me feel a little better. Pump is slightly down. Luminaire, another AI play. Let's take a look at ICP, see what we got going on there. ICP and Aster, what do you guys think? What's up, John? Is it over, market? You know, John, I think that it's delayed 6 months. I don't think it's over, though. I think, you know, history tends to rhyme till it doesn't. This would be its fourth time, a third time rhyming. I think that we're probably I don't think we'll have a great November. We might not have a great December. But I think we're going to have a great 2026 because when Powell gets out of the way, he might get out in December. Trump's been talked about. Trump's been talking about getting rid of Powell for a long time. That he wants to replace him and cut them rates down, get on the money printers. So here's 2018, you know, we closed red 3.83%, and then we had a really bad November. This just kind of looks unique. Do we have a weak one? It's kind of hard to find one that compares to it previously. I mean, all the other ones, that's how you know the cycles are changing. It's different compared to all the other ones. This is the closest year you have is 2018, which doesn't make any sense. Or even like 2019 almost fits that category. Well, 2022 is pretty close. You know, if you see 2022, if you reverse September, October, they were really close. Maybe have a bad down 16%. Do you think we're done? The cycle's over, no alt season? No, I don't think so. I think there will be an alt season. I do think that it's delayed. You know, I'm a perma bull, so I will always be buying, no matter if it's delayed or not delayed. It doesn't matter to me. I'll be stacking my sats. I'll be stacking my alts. That's just how I am. I think it's delayed though to 2026, and I think we might have like a super cycle. Have the super cycle. You know what the definition of a super cycle is? I guess there's two. There's two definitions. One case is Bitcoin heads up to 250 to 300,000 in like a month or two. That's one case. A second case of a super cycle is an extended cycle, and I think that's what we're in. I think we're in a super cycle and it's extended. I just want to break even when I get my money back. You don't, DZ. When you break even, you're gonna be like, hey, let's get a little bit more from our problems. And when that really happens, you'll probably catch some good gains. Yeah, let's take a look at a couple coins, guys. I want to cover ICP, want to cover Aster, maybe Dash, and Avalanche. Let's see what we got going on. There's alt season, no alt season. Crypto cycle's over. I don't think it's over. I think it's just delayed. Yeah, it's been 4 days, haven't we, Daniel? Well, Daniel, what did I tell you? 4 days, we'll see where we're at. We got a green dot. That's good. We also not only have a green dot, we do got some bullish divergence going for us. Now, I don't know how strong signal is, but we do have it. It's clear as day right there. Stokes RSI are low. They just flipped green. Strength's looking good. Strength's looking good on an AVAX on the daily. The 2-day, we also have a green dot. Money flow, very bad. Very bad, strong outflow. But the daily is looking good, and the daily is the strong signal. Keep stacking, man. Exactly, Mr. John 316 or Axe 221. John or Axe, did I tell you I had this epiphany? I think I told you guys already. I might repeat myself, the story. I was reading Matthew, and a little bit not related to crypto. So I was reading Matthew, and it's talked about Pilate and his wife getting ready to crucify Jesus or condemn him, to that path. And his wife comes out and says, don't have anything to do with Jesus. He's innocent. I've been having dreams about this guy. Don't. So Pilate walks out there, he washes his hand. He says, I don't want his blood on my hands. And he goes to the crowd and goes, what should I do with his blood? And the crowd shouts back to him, let his blood land on our heads and our children's heads. I thought that, I was like, wow, that's kind of dark. But then I was thinking about it. Like, you know what? It says we are saved by his blood. Through this dark path that was chosen, the devil thought he was removing Jesus. But really what he did is he literally saved if they had their hearts opened up, obviously, saved their heads and their children's heads by sacrificing the blood of Jesus. It was pretty wild to me. It was very profound. I was like, wow, that's dark, but beautiful at the same time. So, Daniel, on this, it's do or die now, man. You got bullish divergence, which could give you a reversal. The money flow is pretty red. It's not tilting down. Maybe we start tilting up, and that's a peak. VWAP looks okay. Strength looks pretty good. Strokes are high, but they're definitely trading sideways on the 12-hour. 4-hour, we are getting a little bit. Look at that, a little trigger wave. Ooh, nice. We got double Bitboy green dot, double green dot. Got a little trigger wave. VWAP string strokes RSI. That's fire right there, Daniel. That's why I like to trade. Fire right there. That looks good. Now, if we could get something like this on the daily or the weekly, dude, long-term gains going on. Let's take a look at it. I'm gonna dive in. I'm gonna show you some cool stuff with Market Cipher. So we did the 12-hour, we did the daily. Today we are losing selling pressure. Green dots coming in. No, we can hope. That's what we got for us. We got hope. Quad bottom, looking good. Now as we expand out, we haven't fully clipped yet. Still pressure coming down. Momentum waves haven't fully clipped yet. Keep that in your back pocket. But on the weekly, I'm going to show you some cool tricks. I know I'm going to leave my squiggles on here because I'm going to reference them later. I hope. I'm trying. So I'm trying to find like an anchor trigger wave like down the 4-hour. We have one right here. This is a terrible example of this back so far. I don't have all my data. Well, we have a green dot right here. So green dots generally mark a bottom. So here's the bottom of AVAX in 2021 on the weekly. Boom, bought the bottom. You can even like 3 or 4 weeks. Boom, could have bought the bottom straight up. Now, this is more of a trigger wave because the momentum is not as deep. So you could have bought that and maybe not made gains. You're entering the bear market right here. But this would have been a good buy signal right here. I would have bought that right here. Bought it at. That's funny. That's kind of like where we're at right now. $18. I would have bought it right there. Absolutely. I would have bought this green dot down here. I would have bought that one. That one. That's how you DCA. Give it a couple months to stack your stables. Would have bought that one. This double green dot is actually, you don't see it, but I recognize it. We have an uneven butt cheek, is what Jason Casper calls it. Excellent pattern for a long. You would get a long that sucker right there, man. It would have been beautiful. You would have had nothing but gains going on for you. The same thing with the bottom green dots when the momentum waves are deep, or the top. So here's one right here. It's the top. Boom. Here's your top. You got your green dot. Give it a little. It's saying it's got a little gas. Boom. Top. Cat ears. Not only are they cat ears, but this is bearish divergence. So this is what happened to you, Daniel. You bought one of these tops because you felt like it was gonna keep going. You got your bearish divergence. You're like, it's probably time to get out on this red dot. Boom, you get out, and then you wait for the momentum waves to get deep in the blue. So we go down here deep in the blue. You could have bought that signal if you really wanted to. You could have bought. Boom. Okay, it was a fake out. The first fake out. You generally get a couple of fake outs, right? Second green dot. Boom, bought that one. Now you got all the gains in the world. You'd have to survive that blood diamond, but that's why you DCA, and you wait till you get to the momentum waves up. Here we go. We pumped up straight to this trend line. You would have got your red dot signal right here. Boom, get out. You could have pocketed all that candle. You're like, okay, cool. I'm going to chill out. Wait. Chill out and wait. Boom, could have bought that green dot, got a little bit of gains. Boom, tried that one. Same thing. We caught the little gains on that candle. Red X, a red dot right here. Now, you can be like, well, I could hold it because the momentum wave isn't that deep, or you can get out. You know, it's up to you. You would say you get out. So you get out. We're still on the weekly. So this is the run that you bought, Daniel. You have the green dot. I would have entered the trade. Stokes RSI strength, everything looking good. That would have been looking good. Now you would have had your run up on the candles. Boom, 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 boom. We actually had a really delayed red dot right there. I think that red dot technically should have been on here when the momentum waves crossed. I would have probably been out on this doji candle, which is the trend reversal. Okay, this is, I think this could have been the candle you bought, Daniel. I have no idea what week you bought. Only you do. This is the week of Monday the 24th. September or even October. Now, give yourself some street cred because you did get a market cipher green dot. Now, I don't really like the ones on the that go on the chart on A. I like the B. The B is really more accurate. But if this played out, that would have been alt season. That would have been alt season. And now we had that giant deep blue, deep in the red. But now we're getting, you know, green dot. We're still coming down. We might get a trigger wave here pretty soon. If we get a trigger wave, you can run back up. You could get out if you want. Now, if that trigger wave plays out, what we do got going for us is the VWAP is coming up. It's still below the zero line. We still got green, money flow, Stokes and strength, RSI, everything looking fine. It's fine for a pump. Now, is it going to be what do I want to say? Is it going to be alt season? Man, it's really tough to say. I'm in the ballpark of probably not. I think we're kind of delayed for a few months. That's just me, man. I think 2026 is going to be a phenomenal year. And call me crazy because I would have thought, you know, 2 months ago that would have been the bottom of the bear market. Honestly, I would have thought that would have been bear market. Generally, midterms is when the midterms itself happens. Is when the bear market is. That's what I mean. I think we're delayed, or we're entering into a super cycle. A 2 week also looking pretty close to that trigger wave, but we're also coming to this trend line. So two things can happen is we bounce off the trend line and we get a move coming back up. And now that's going to be up to your decision if you want to get out and wait or break even, whatever you want to call it, or close to even. Or you can wait 6 months and kind of ride it out. You know, Stokes RSI strength are getting a little low. And the monthly, though, we still in that red dot. We haven't got that green dot yet. Look at this monthly. Boom, that green dot would have been perfect. This green dot would have been really good, too. You would have caught those gains, which you might have could have caught that. August, you know, that's when you got your green dot. So it's kind of iffy, man. What else are we going to look at? I hope that was a good deep dive for you, Daniel. You know, I wouldn't sell at the bottom of a trend line. That's usually not a good move in my own opinion. You want to catch the tops of a trend line. I do know that DZ asked for Toshi and Squid. We'll take a look at those. We still have to do Ash or ICP and Dash. Oh, cracking my neck. So head to Toshi first. Toshi, we are at a trend line right here. Boom, right there. You can see it. Clear as day. We actually fell below it if you want, but you can say it's in that box. Stokes RSI are low. Strength's also coming down. Money flow is good. BOF's coming up. Momentum's still coming down. So this right here could be a bottom, or it could keep going. The only way to tell is we kind of zoom out or zoom in. That's where we got that bottom. We almost had a green dot right here. Get the reversal up, but it fell through that trend. Or it's in the process of falling through. From a 10 to a 13, generally pretty bearish. Maybe we get some good news. Now we actually even zoomed in where we should have got that green dot. We actually have, looks like yellow manipulation on that X. You can see it right there. We have manipulation where we should have broke up. There means there's some whales playing Toshi right now. It's looking like it's falling below. Rejection off 21, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's looking like it wants to reject. Money flow still coming down. Everything's still coming down. 4 hour. 1 hour's coming down. I don't know if we bottomed yet, man. Let's be honest. Super honest. Super honest time. We gotta hope we hold this line. Hold the ground. If not, we're heading to 6.2 and possibly lower on Toshi before we even get a bounce. Let's head over to Squid. Man, Squid's been mass manipulated all over the place. It was a fun trade though. I was up so much and I wrote it back down. Buy some Squid and join. Oh man. Easy, that's been crushing us, huh? Manipulation. The manipulation didn't get it below right there. It didn't push us all far enough down. We had some more right there, some more right there, some more right there. Oh my gosh, the money flow looks like it might be peaked. Hopefully it peaked. Dang near at the bottom though, right? Give it that. Dang near at the bottom. Ooh. I mean, if we go any lower, I think that's the all-time low, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Maybe. 4 hour. We're firing off on all cylinders, man. 12 hour. I'm just kind of rewinding. It does like this zone right here. 12 hour is saying the bulls. It's a good trend for the bulls to get a bump. The question is this manipulation going to keep happening, man? It's so hard to predict. You know, we get 1, 2, 3 candles dump red, and then you're like, oh, there's manipulation. You get the 1, 2, 3 candles dump red. Oh, there's a manipulation. You know, money outflow so in the red. Oh my goodness gracious. It does look like a bottom. You know, the nice thing is this might have been the bottom because we have our first double green dot, Bitboy green dot coming in. The VWAP's just started to break up. The Stokes RSI just trending down so hard. Oh my goodness. We're at this bottom right here, this low. Squid could probably fall. Could fall another 80%. Could. I mean, it should. Momentum on the 3-day still pushing us down. You know, we could have bottomed. If you want to try front run the day and try to catch the higher time frames, you could do that. Stokes RSI strength are low. It doesn't look flat yet, or it's not a reversal yet. You're trying to catch a falling knife. Same thing, DZ, it got us with that market side for A green dot where you're like, it could keep going. If it breaks up, it's money. And you know what, my opinion, DZ? I'm looking at the 5-day. Maybe a short-term bounce. 5-day says not. We're not bottomed yet. Weekly also says no, we're not bottomed yet. Momentum's open doors to the downside. 2-week, won a blood diamond. That's pretty gross because it doesn't have any liquidity. So how the heck do we have a blood diamond? And there's no data on the monthly. So there you go. And there's your Squid Alpha. Short-term bottom, possibly. Gosh, in the 1 hour we have a red X. Oh my gosh. The money flow is coming in though. It's slowly going up. It's just the manipulation's crushing it. You're just hodling, man. Hodling for dear life. What was the other one? You asked for Toshi and Squid. We did Toshi, right? Yeah, and Squid. All right, so now we got going to. What's up, D? Not you. Let's all let everyone else sell out. Exactly, man. I'll buy their bags. We're gonna jump into our top gainers. We got. Let's do ICP. It's been so long since we did ICP. We're gonna jump into ICP. You guys just click bunch of penguins. All right, ICP. Let's go. Let me change my chart. ICP. Oh, was that it? Shoot, I think I lost it. Maybe it's down here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, H, I. Nope. Oh yeah, here it is. Oop, there it is. Sweet. Ooh, guys, you see what I see? My favorite segment of the night. Guys, before we get into ICP, if you want to learn how to trade, we are partners with BitFi, which is pretty interesting because not a lot of people talk about BitFi, and I actually love BitFi. One of my favorite exchanges to use. The super easy to use, super user friendly, no KYC, no VPN, and if you want to help support the channel, you get 20% discount on your trading fees, guys. And we are doing a giveaway too. So everybody who shares this post gets entered into a drawing at the end of this period. Excuse me. So November 15th, we'll be doing a $100 giveaway to our community. All you got to do is share it so we can find you. Maybe, comment your favorite coin because, hey, why not? I want to see what you got into. I was in Doge. That was my first crypto I ever bought. If you deposit $100, you get a $60 bonus if you green. That's really, really, really good. I don't think anybody else can beat that. 60% of your money. Now, if you're a little bit more skilled, they were like, whoa, we gotta hold the horse a little bit. You get 20% bonus. So if you deposit $500, you get a $100 bonus. A little bit more skilled on set, you can deposit $1,000 and get $200 bonus. And if you're super skilled, super confident, super pro trader, you can deposit $5,000, get a $1,000 bonus, guys. That's really prime out there. I don't know if anybody else can beat them. Just be careful. Black swan events are real, and they do hurt. They do hurt, and they do happen. They call them black swans because people don't see them happening. In our community, I don't want to see anybody get liquidated, okay? Number one. So head on over there, guys. Share that link, and, help support the channel. Also, on top of that, you don't have to deposit stable coins to get that bonus. It could be XRP, it could be Render, it can be Bitcoin, it could be Ethereum. You go in there, deposit it, you get your bonus. You can take your money, send it back to your cold storage or wherever you got it from and trade with the bonus, or you can just trade with it and just, don't lose it, man. Risk trading is to always win. Play risk versus odds, risk versus reward. But if you do trade with it, have fun, man. Guys, if you're interested too, you can join the community. Here's me. I was smoking cigar. I had a little mini Coke because, too much sugar with the big one. We got Daily in here. He's drinking his beer, sharing his hot dog. Oh, yeah. Here's Trey. He made his pie for his apple pie or his contest that he did. Over there, he's sharing his monkish glass. That's all right, guys. Here we are. Check out some new bottle logic. Well, the reason I'm in the Discord too, guys, it's not free anymore. I think it's $3.99 to $10.99, depending what membership you get. And you can enter swing signals where they tell you trades you can enter. Here's one right here for an AVAX long. Daniel, cough. I was just telling you, I didn't see these yet. You saw me scroll down. And I said, dude, this looks like a bottom. Here you go. Area entry 17.8. Stop loss 17.1. Take profit at $20. So the top RR traders over at BitFi, these are what it gets aggravated. It's really nice to be able to have these setups because I've been a part of lots of people's Discords and they don't give you this setup. So you got your long entry for AVAX. Is your entry, stop loss, take profit. Boom, there's your next move, Daniel. It even shows you a little chart of like their little trade pattern that they see, And we can go in here and reevaluate at this, but if you get a giant green wick candle up there, there's a chance that we come back down before we go back up. Now, there's your one entry. Here's a soul long right here, long. That's different soul. What the heck type of soul is this? 5.6? What is this? They messed up. They must supposed to do 8 OKX. It says a soul entry, but it's an OKX. Whoops, they messed up. I was like, wait a minute, soul's not $5. Here's your entry point right here, your range. Here's your stop loss anywhere in his pocket. Here's your take profits, guys. So there you go. That's funny. Here's a Altcoin long setup, area entry point, stop loss, take profit, $1.59. And here's some of the scalp signals too. If you guys want to scalp, you scroll down, find your scalp signals. There's a dot long, 282. Oof, dot's down to 282. Golly, it's beat to beat. Here's an ETH. This is a short sell position. ETH entry price 39.05, 39.07. Stop loss 39.55. Take profit 36.95. There you guys go. There's a short. It's looking. They're saying it's probably gonna break down. Rising wedge can break up. But the fact it started to break down, you got a lot of gain, man. A lot of gains in the green, and it can also help you. You know, you can wait. Did I eat? Yeah. I'm getting confused. That was Sol. What does it say? Oh, this is this is I call OKX. They're using Uni Uniswap coin. Oh, whoops. So there you guys go. You know. Anyways, you get access to this if you pay I think it's like the mid-tier one, like the $5.99, or it might be the $10.99 to get access to a membership. But you know, combined with that with BidFi guys, you get to enter the giveaway, you get entered in here. We're gonna do some poker here pretty soon. We're working on all sorts of cool stuff. Anyways, we're heading to this ICP. If you guys want to learn what we got going on in ICP, once I find my computer mouse, it's someplace over here. Here it is. Boop. All right, new comments. Dude, I bought Squid at 0.16. I'm down 50%. Ay. Easy. Are you in a trade, or is that a spot buy? A spot buy. We're gonna come over here and take a look at ICP. Man, it's been so hot. It's so hot. I love having the money flow this thick. It does say in the VWAP strength Stokes RSI does say it wants to take a break. Let's see here. What we got right here? I think we have some bearish divergence. There is some bearish divergence on spot. Well, at least you're not in a trade. You do have some bearish divergence on ICP. The 4-hour money flow is looking good, so we could keep going. The momentum wave hasn't stopped, but it looks like it wants to take a break, because Stokes RSI are high. Strength's also high, which is not usually, that's kind of a good thing. I don't know. I leverage trade. I would have been liquidated already. I was liquidated on. I just let it die. I thought about adding to my position because it looked so good, but the manipulation's been killing me. It's been killing me. I'm glad I didn't do that. Money flow's okay. VWAP's coming down. Ooh, look at this. The 4-hour. So first thing is, we're at the first line of resistance. Okay. Good news is Stokes RSI low, strength shooting up, momentum is coming up, VWAP is coming down, money flow is increasing. Interesting. We got a green dot. I don't hate these green dots because they play out in such wicked fashions. Either they're going to shoot up or shoot down. The daily still looks like it's going good, man. It's going good. It's up to you to take this trade if you want to enter it. Maybe we can break up and keep going into this area of resistance and support between $6 and $4.50, and we could kind of range be in between them, but we have to break through it, man. Strength shows we can. Stokes RSI shows we can. VWAP had its first little, I don't know about that. Momentum's still pulling in. For me, if we don't do it tomorrow, it ain't gonna happen. So hopefully we can do it tomorrow, or we can see ICP in a back-to-back window. So 2 days looking good, looking really good, man, on that 2-day. Look at that momentum, double green dot, momentum shooting up, money flow coming in, VWAP looking good, Stokes RSI are really hot. So I think there's a good chance we'll hit in that target area. Woo, man, look at that. 3 days looking fire. Man, ICP is looking so cooking, man. Cooking with the biscuit. We're at the 21 MA. Ooh, man, this is looking tasty for trade. Even the 5-day, get a taste of that. Let's check this out, man. You even had bullish divergence. Oh, how did we not see this? Oh, no, wait. I take it back. Wait. Well, we don't have bullish divergence from right here, which I really was originally going to draw it from. Do we have it from farther back? No, we don't have far back. But without the bullish divergence, I'm feeling pretty good on ICP. I don't think it's done, man. The money flow's thick, but dude, look at that dot. Look, momentum, ground it's taking, strength. Stokes RSI, VWAP. Ooh, dude, this looking good. I just need a fat wick up and run up so I can GTFO. I know, right, DZ? I feel it. I need a fat wick up so I can short it down. That leverage trade, I would have been liquidated already. Dude, something's happened at ICP, man. I don't know, man. That's looking tasty, dude. Even like we were looking at earlier at AVAX, it did not have a double green dot, dude. Oof. Something's happened at ICP, man. I think it's waking up to play. Market, guys. November 7th. DZ, you're my witness. You're the only one in my chat right now, so I'm calling you out. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Aster. DZ. DZ, not DZ that we know. Oh, I'm thinking CZ. You get me confused, DZ, CZ. CZ astered out. Well, on the weekly, we have a doji candle for a trend reversal. You guys can barely see it. I'm trying to blow it up for you guys. There, you can see it. Just a little baby doji candle. Wick, little body doji candle. Sign of a trend reversal. So maybe it is time for it to move. We have no data because on the 3-day. No data on the 2-day, besides it kind of looks like a little horseshoe rounded bottom. Okay, cool. 21's right here. We still definitely can come up to the 21. Let's switch to the daily. There we go. We got a little bit of data. It does look like a bottom on that little bit of data. We had a doji candle right here, guys. Doji candles aren't anything to fart around with. You can see the doji candle. Then we got the green dot. So literally front ran the green dot. VWAP shooting up, strength shooting up. No other data we have, but sometimes it's kind of nice. Whoa, we had a yellow X and it was violated. It was invalidated and violated. Strength shooting up, Stokes RSI are low. Okay. Green dot still looking good. I think it might be a little bit of a move, guys. Those are bullish engulfing candles. We kind of have to keep an eye on it because it wasn't as high as it was on this candle 12 hours ago. But that looking good. We're walking backwards, guys. We're walking backwards. Okay. Now we could shoot up to $1.80 and still be in this trend line. Like, I'm gonna draw this trend line. Woo! We're drawing a trend line. Like there. So we could shoot up to, let's say $1.60. $1.58. We could even probably break above it briefly and then come back down. So there could be double strength still going. This could be another 25% mover in here. 4 hour. Okay, we have strength shooting up. There's your trigger wave. Guys, check this out, dude. This doesn't make it up. This is why you just have to play. You take your shots, man. You can't win them all, but look at that. Your doji candle, trend reversal, green dot. Boop. We have a green dot right here. Momentum, kind of peakish. Looks RSI high. We might just trade sideways right here before we break up, or we could just also launch up. Draw like a little flag right here, you know, come down like this. We're drawing a little baby flag inside this pattern. We could trade sideways, let the little 21 catch up, boom, and then it can take off again. I guess it really depends this next hour. There's a little flag, a little baby flag. It wants to breathe down. Red dot, everything, all Stokes RSI, strength, everything coming down, VWAP coming down, money flow coming down. Should we stay or should we go? I'll tell you what, I like ICP right now more than this. What's interesting about this is it's not playing this flag. We're really hovering around the top of it, which shows pretty significant support. And if we're watching this candle come down, it's getting slower. Like we have a first little bit right here, wants to edge up. The money flow is just barely increased. We're at 1.1. VWAP is coming in. So the doji candle is a trend reversal of the previous downtrend. So now we could actually start, this is the 15-minute. So we could actually start making another push at it. So we had a push an hour ago. We could get another push coming in. What's the 6-minute saying? Ooh, the 6-minute saying yes, push. So right now, I would long this if I was a scalp trader, okay? Okay, I would take a shot at this. Don't know if I'll make it. You know, you don't know if it'll catch up some legs like that, but it's possible. It is possible. But there's not a whole lot of data in here. Guys, let's take a look at Dash. The reason why I say Dash, I mean, look at this thing, man. It's up 29%. I thought Dash was dead. I really did. I think Dash is, let's look at Dash's all-time high. We're going to come over here. We're going to hit coin CMC. We're going to type in Dash because we all want to take a look at it because we all know Dash is crazy. Okay, it's all-time high. Where's its all-time high? It shows on the side. All-time high is like $1,650. $1,650, okay? It's at $91. That's crazy. Look at the chart, guys. Look where I can't even get rid of it because it's just printing right here. We're right here. Imagine this thing goes up to a new all-time high. Dude, that's wild. Absolutely nuts, man. That's like a 16x, 17x. In the last bull run, it got to, come on, get to the tip. I guess let's say $230. Just 3x away from its all-time high in 2021. 12.47 supply, max supply 18.9, circulating supply is 12.5 million. Wow, this is actually not very much. Why is Dash pumping? Dash open source blockchain focused on offering cheap global payments network that decentralized alt and natural. I thought Dash was a privacy coin. Dash seeks to improve upon Bitcoin by improving stronger privacy, faster transactions. Well, there you go, man. Look at that. Oh, look at that. No, we're going to take a look at them Dash on the chart, man. I don't even think I have Dash pulled up, like saved in here. Dash USDT. Yup. We'll pull up MXC, and I'm going to move it up slightly. Moving. Dash right there, right above Doge. Oh wow! It looks like it wants to break up on the 1 hour. Not done. View up, shooting up. Money flow still coming in. Green dot. Shrink stocks are say, hey, you know, I would take a shot at this too. Why not? Long it, get a good chance for possible some more legs up. Bounce off the 21. 4 hour though is not great. It's not. You know, if I did a 1 hour, it's probably a scalp trade. Scalping, because you also have DVSI saying pressure to the downside. Green dot, I guess I'm getting ahead of myself, isn't confirmed. 20 minutes so it confirms. 4 hour. Oh, maybe, man. Momentum's coming down. I went out long. I take it back. On the 4 hour, I went out long. View ups below the zero line. Money flows kind of looks like it might have peaked. Oh my gosh, dude. You know, 12 hour though. It's denying a little bit because you see, you get the sharp turn right there. You get a sharp turn down right there. We haven't quite got it yet, and we're at a higher high. Oh my goodness! But if it comes down and breeze, it's probably coming back down to $54. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Goodness gracious! It was just at $20. So scary. Well, are some coins I can hop into? You know, I just did cover ICP. It does look pretty cream. You're my witness. Dash looks like it could be doing good too. Oh my gosh, it's not as good. It's not as beautiful as ICP. Holy crap! Look, it's been denying. I like this one right here because it should have rolled over, and it didn't. Right here, it should have rolled over right there, possibly broken down. Then in the trend line, you know, trending down, boom, it just full on legs up into this next area of support. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Dude, it's right here. Its next leg is at 115. And pretty soon it doesn't have any nodes left, so it just starts ripping. Absolutely ripping. I don't know. It might be something we have to keep an eye on. Where the heck are the candles? Alt season might not. I will be looking at short ICP and Dash. You know, Dash looks worse than ICP. I think ICP is very bullish, Joe, on long term. I think it's looking very bullish. So you could get a scalp short on it, but I would say weekly, 2 weeks. I think it's really looks really good for a long. Where is it at? I totally forgot where ICP was at. Because if I look at it on a longer time frame, the momentum, it hasn't even started yet, Joe. On my time frame, green dot just says it's just ripping. And the money flow hasn't even reversed, even started in the green yet. I think this sucker's going to blow up. 2 weeks start ripping. We have bullish divergence. No, wait, swing down. Oh, I take it back. That tricked me last time too. Not bullish divergence, but it's really started going. The monthly also could really start going. It's looking pretty good to me, Joe. Daily also looks good. 2-day also looks like it can continue. 5-day, we just got the green dot. I really like these time frames for a long-term hold. Now the 1 hour, I think you can probably get away with a scalp. I definitely think it could come back down. You test the 21. Same with the 4 hour. I think the 4 hour could come back down and retest 350. But I think long term hold 2, 3, 5, 6 day week candle, 2 week candle looks really solid. Yeah, you should short Altcoin. I hate this coin, which I hope nobody gets hurt on any coin, but you get on Altcoin, I don't feel that bad for you. Red X to the downside. 4 hour. Ugh. Trend reversal. That's kind of an ugly chart. Green dot denied. Almost looks like it wants to reverse on the 1 day and 2 day. There's a double green dot right there. 3 day. I'm just not a fan of Altcoin. Dude, I know, JJ. I just not a fan of it. You just can't. I can't buy something for Altcoin. And you know there's so much manipulation and KOLs holding it. Still a bucket list to finance my mortgage with Altcoin. Yeah, right. It'd be funny having a shitcoin like that too. Shitcoin called shitcoin, and you buy a house with shitcoin. So far, I'm 0 to 200,000 USD on my Altcoin goal. wait, to make it a bucket list, you gotta buy some. I don't know what grass is. I can't remember, but it's starting to show bottom signals. Double green dot. Uneven butt cheek patterns. There could be a trade right here. DZ. Could be. DBSI says we should go up. Take a look at Tau. Tau coin? Mr. Tau. Oh, that's in my AI. I see. It's starting. It's up only parabola. It looks like kind of beautiful, to be honest. Yeah, I think Tau was in the top gainers, wasn't it? Like somewhat recently. Where the hell is Tau at? There it is. For some reason I put it here. I can't remember why. Money flow. VWAP's coming down. What day? On the daily. Momentum coming down. You think this looks beautiful? There was a flag. We legged up. Doji Cancer reversal. DBSI. I don't know, man. 12-hour VWAP's coming down. Stokes RSI strength coming down. Though we have lost a lot of momentum in the 4-hour going to the downside, and it's starting to reverse. I mean, you clearly see we're looking at reverse. Stokes to RSI are still high. VWAP is coming in. What's the 1 hour saying? The 1 hour saying dumping. Fake out. It's a fake out on the 4-hour. It's all lies. Let's go look at the higher time frame. Money flow is stacking though, bro. It is stacking. But I mean, look at the 2-day rolling over a little bit. Money flow stacking. It's coming up for that golden cross. You could be right. It is coming up for that golden cross. Look at the 21. It's like going for it. Shit, I don't even remember drawing these. Stokes RSI strength does look good on the 5-day. Right, resistance. Next leg would take us up to 646. I hope it's not done yet. 2 week doesn't look like it's done yet. If I stretch it out, I think it's like slightly lagging. Oh, the monthly looks killer on Tal. Look at that. I don't have a whole lot of data on the monthly, but what I do have, it looks like it could be a trigger wave on the monthly chart for Tal with a green dot. Now, if that plays out, Tal will do some numbers. The coin. Oh, the coin I am interested to see. Price chart is midnight. Dude, I keep forgetting I should mind that. I don't know, man, if I should or shouldn't, because is it worth it for me to mine a couple hundred midnights? I don't know, because I didn't get the pre-sale like what you guys all did. You jumped in, started mining it for life. If I can mine it for life, it'd be probably worth it for the 20 days. Is it worth it for 20 days? It's really like 15 days now. I've been dragging my feet. I guess I can't really say that because, dude, I did a lot of work on my car yesterday. A lot, man. You know how much work it is to replace an axle? You guys can't tell. My hands are dirty. That's a little bit of grease right there. I washed my hands like 14 times with Dove soap. I should probably make a video about midnight LMAO. Dude, that's what I told Trent too. Like, you need to make a video about midnight, how to set it up. Slot on the monthly looks like it's dipping. It looks like it's going down to Country Town. Excuse me. Momentum coming down. Strength coming down. Stokes RSI coming down. Dude, drives me insane when guys are like, I took my car in for name something really simple and lame. Then they did complain about how much it costs LMAO. Be a man, FFS. Fix your own damn car, dude. It's for reals, though, bro. And it is a pain. Did I tell you? I saw JJ. I did my axle, my front driver's side axle yesterday. I did my wife's timing belt, tension. I can't freaking forget. Timing belt tensioner. There we go. It like puts pressure on the timing belt, so you don't jump teeth. And then I replaced her thermostat sensor, which I thought was a relatively easy job. And then I got in there, and the video I watched, he didn't tell you this, but he removed stuff somewhere in the middle of the video. So I was looking at him like, how the hell did he go through this tool right here? He made it look like, oh, just drop in there and take the bolt out. I'm like, looking at him like, I had this big black box right in the middle of the way, and it was like not super easy to take off. In fact, I never did get it off. I was able to take off some other pins, some other stuff, and kind of shove it out of my way where I could go in there and take it off. I attempted to take it off. I took off bolts to it, but I was like, I'm missing a bolt because it's like clamped on there. I'm like, why won't it move? And then I had to make sure I put the bolts back on there because I forgot. And then I put my axle on, put my tire back on. I was like, okay, cool, let's take it out for a spin. We took it out for a spin. We drove back. I was like, okay, let's go have a beer. We walk inside. And we're like, I think we forgot to tighten that big ass bolt on the axle. So we had to go back out to the shed, re-tighten up, take the tire off. Because like the stupid little silver plate on there, I had to take the tire off to get access to the stupid bolt. We take it off and then tighten it and then put it back together. That's the only way to do it, man. I can only feel the testosterone coming through the screen. LMAO, your beard got longer while you were talking. Now it got grayer. I think I'm mostly done. I think my wife, I found out, digging into this, is that the valves need manual adjusting every 30,000 miles. I've never done it. And I don't know when I bought it used. And I don't know when they did it last. So I think I have to do that. And then I'm good. I think I'm good. Well, I might buy tires. But then I'm pretty good. Pretty sad. Times. How long have we been streaming for? Oh my goodness, we've been streaming for a long time for a Sunday. And we have 17 people watching. Guys, if you haven't seen this channel before and you really like what I do, and you really like being in the chat, and you really like supporting us, and you really want to help grow the channel, hit that like, hit the subscribe. Why? Because I don't like asking. I really don't. I'm a real person. It feels really weird to ask for something, but sometimes you do what you gotta do. I don't ask for people to fix my car, but I ask for subscribers. We're going to take a look at Near for Muffet. Muffet's not here, but we will take a look at Near. Maybe we should take a look at Crow too. Guys, I feel pretty good about Crow. I sold that sucker at 26 cents. Not as good as John, but yeah. I don't ask. I tell, smash the like button and subscribe. Be a man. Well, Near, there's a low. There's less of a low. There's a lesser of a less of a low. We have a green dot, bottom. Double green dot, bottom. Momentum, trigger wave down. We're kind of watching. Zone this out. We're going to look at the chart. Boom, there's another trigger wave. Dude, if you guys get these deep blue waves, those are the times to start looking at entries. Look at that. Boom, that green dot. You would have crushed it. Yes. Another one you could have entered. Just crushed it straight up. Then a reversal, maybe trigger wave, so it might not be done yet. But if this stops right here, there's another lower, less low. Show is your thighs. Us. Show us your thighs. I don't know if you want to see my thighs. I wear pants a lot because of my work, and they're very pastely white. Near on the 4-hour looks pretty good. We have an anchor trigger wave. You can barely see that little green dot, but there's a little tiny baby green dot right there in that little corner. Stokes RSI are low. Strength is coming up with them. Momentum has just started. And not just that, the 1 hour, sure, you could say we came down, right? You see that little dip down? Fine. But currently in the 4 hour, it's rejected off the 21 with that little bit. It's like, nah, we're not going down that easy. So there are some signs that it will keep pumping. Now the 12 hour, we have momentum keep going. Now it's not looking as bullish as the 4 hour. We got the trend reversal of the little baby green trend. VWAP still above the zero line. Money flows. Let's see what the daily says. Hey, daily's looking good. Daily is looking good. And not only is it looking good, but we almost had bullish divergence. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades and charts. So remember that. You almost had it. And it does looking pretty sweet over there on the daily. Also, the VWAP's just breaking up. Stokes RSI low. They're low. They haven't even started curving. So technically, you could be front running this. Could be. We also have uneven. Maybe you could call it booty crack. It almost looks more like a booty crack. I was gonna say uneven butt cheeks. But to me, this almost does look like a booty crack. It wants to roll over. Come on, baby. Come on, Near. You can do it. It's lagging a little bit behind ICP. I think it's like 3 weeks behind ICP. It can go. It can go. You can believe. And all has to come to this 15-minute right here. 15 minutes falling through the 21. We don't want it to fall through. It can pull itself out of this ditch. We got you. If it keeps falling, we don't want to fall below 212. 2 cents. That's all it takes. Keep this bad boy alive. I'm missing one of my things. Oh, dude, I just backed up one of my screens. Stay. It's like it wants a little bit more force to get like the knuckle to move. But if you give it too much, then it's like overturns and you're just like, no, damn it, no, go back to how you were. And then you can't just get it just because like it's almost good, but it's not quite there. Ugh. All right, guys, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my Sunday. On that note, I'm gonna appreciate Muffed, JJ's Crypto Corner. We'll appreciate D, not you. We're gonna appreciate Joe from Trade Intuition. Guys, if you haven't, go follow JJ's Crypto Corner and Joe Intuition. And also, I think Axe221 has a channel. Why not? Go hit him up too. Guys, look how many support we get. We get all this other love from all these other channels because they know that we bring you awesome stuff. Just like themselves. Always bring you awesome stuff. We have Dana Kaufman. Dude, I gave you like a two hour view on Avalanche. I hope it helped. Scrappy, my dude. What's crack? I haven't seen you in a while. I hate CCP. Love you, brother. Thanks for joining us today. And on that note, we'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. And next Sunday, we'll be an hour earlier than today. So we'll be 3:45 so we can cover the weekly close. All right, guys. Catch you on the flippity flop. Later. How do you think it went today, Trent? I don't know why you're over there spying on me. You should have just jumped in and said hi to everybody, you little goober.